So I take this huge opportunity to welcome Dr. Rupam Sarkar on this very special live webinar that is on
So
AI.
I take this huge opportunity to
I would like to call forward Dr. Rupam Sarkar. Thank you so much.
Yes, so thank you, all of you. So sorry for the technical glitch. I would like to thank the organizing team of AI Doctor, Dr. Singh, Dr. Krishnena, and yes, we get to know that what is the power of artificial intelligence, right? So this is the future of physiotherapy, and this is the trends. Okay, so I hope all will be get joined by soon, and it is being live streaming, if I am not wrong. Okay, it is being live streaming on YouTube. So thank you, the host, co-host, and all the team of AI Doctor for inviting me, and the audience who have been waiting for the past half an hour. To apologize for that. So yes, definitely it would be a great session. So one thing, am I audible to all of you? Organizers, kindly respond. Okay, fine. So today's topic is the artificial intelligence in physiotherapy. So for before starting that, we must know one thing. That's a disclaimer I always put that AI can only assist human being. AI can't replace. So you better that put in your mind. So yes, undoubtedly AI is doing a lot of things nowadays because the traditional physiotherapy uh, has been passes over the years and years. So technically or mechanically or physically, if you see, there is a lot of changes since from the 2020 or and before. So many apps has been there related to AI, and now the apps has been connected to the technical devices to assist the human beings and patient progression as well. So I would like to share the screen for better understanding in a quick note. Is my screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so now we are here to for the artificial intelligence in physiotherapy. We know that what is the exact meaning of artificial intelligence? The artificial intelligence is means referred to the computer system performing tasks which typically require human intelligence. So we know that the that AI takes the data. Uh, we know that the AI takes and collect the data from the process which have been done earlier. It's not like that if you put a system to new to the patients that it will do good. So we have to go through a lot of the pilot testing and then a randomized control trial regarding that device. Okay, so it includes the machine learning and the brain neural networks or natural language processing. It enables also the prediction and data given driven decision making in healthcare. So if we like for assessment purpose, if we take the AI, there is I will show in the previous upcoming slides. You will get to know how the few devices in AI which I personally work with it, and I felt it is a worth to be used in the clinic setups and the rest of the things. So the need, what is the need of AI in physiotherapy? Because we know that there is India is a globally ranking country in the terms of population. So it is not possible to access healthcare for all or some of the are living in remote areas. So the AI is the main things which the bridges between the home-based and clinical-based therapy, uh, starting from assessment to diagnosis to treatment as well. So yes, no doubt that the show to visit the doctor in between the them, we should not completely rely on AI unless and until it is a proven and released from the government of India to use fully. So we know that what are the application of the artificial intelligence in physiotherapy. So it may be the automated diagnosis assessment of MSK condition, cardiac condition, because nowadays also a stethoscope is there. If we can connect to the wireless stethoscope, so remote monitoring of the heart rate and beat, it is possible for there. It is also used for movement posture analysis or personalized rehab plans and virtual coaching. Yes, remote via wearable sensor. VR also is a virtual rehab. So how the first topic I would like to discuss in brief, the AI in movement and posture analysis. So how it occurs. So with the few softwares are there who are in MPT, a sports program. They might be know that Canova software is being used for posture analysis. So like that, if we come for the patient assessment, so these are the software, and it has been journal published in the journal PubMed. So this, with the reference, we have tell that this can be we can detect. We are starting when we are the BPT program, so we have used to start with the goniometer. So now the thing is that we can use in the AI and the data driven things via the software apps are there. So few apps are free, few apps are with cost. So like that, we can make patient assessment. So this is a device which I have worked. It is called the virtual rehabilitation. Yes, but it is not like that. If you see the things and get learn, because it requires a training. This was is called the, you can see it is a virtual rehab device. It can measure, the camera is there. It is called the leap motion sensor camera. So the camera is fitted over there, and his machine is detecting the hand. In video, you can see, and now you can see the grip strength and how many degrees are doing. So it is a like mind motion. We have take training from the Switzerland. The team has come from Switzerland to train this for certificate course. And so these are these things. And now the patient will be given to do a game based on his or her capability. Now you can see there is a he has AI has designed a game as well. So if he release the hands, and then you see that the block is released. So this is how things are being done by it. Is a mind motion go mind maze. So it is a part of the virtual rehab. So we can do many activities, including neuro rehab, ortho rehab as well for this type of game. And it is interesting because patient doesn't find the monotonous for doing this. So like this, we have to make environment for AI, and is the thing that we need to keep in mind. It's not like you put it a setup and you uh, get all the things. So how next topic will be the how the AI in exercise prescription and rehab are being done. So the adaptive algorithm and modifies, like first there will be the app where you can put all the data, because without putting any data and input, the AI can't generate all calculate, because I earlier first only I gave disclaimer that AI can only assist human being, not replace. So without giving your back history data, it can generate like that you want. So like this is a type of the second type of kind of devices. Softwares are there for the iOS is available. The Android apps are in process as well. Few are there, but there will be maybe some technical glitch or app crashback. So it is for like that. So if patient are doing core muscle strengthening exercise, so and the remote doctor can assess how what second to holds and how to do. But again, that environment and the knowledge of the technical things are at least minimum requirement should be there to practice these types of activities. Now, if we come in terms of the wearable device and remote monitoring, there is a lot of the Internet of Thing devices, sensors or motion or heart rate, because now there is watches, iWatches are there are many smart watches which can monitor the heart rate, pulse rate, and BP as well. To some extent, in many news, you have seen that the iWatches saves a person's life. But again, it is we need to make some device which is a cost effective. That's the important factor in India we need to look after. So definitely it improves the continuity and care of patient engagement, because patient can in home only they can do the exercise. So few are the examples you can see, like that a smart finger ring is also now available, smart glasses also available, smart watch as well. So anything like you can convert into AI nowadays. So shirt, pant, anything. So smart socks are there, stockings like for the people with the DVT, different thrombosis. So the socks provide a certain stimulus or something like of that, a Faraday current. This has can be made. So like that, we can do the things in the AI, and it has been done. A few of the device which we done with the team in collab with the IIT and our university MOHS. So I will show some of the device which we have been done in this area related to AI and this lack of things. So how the AI, the pain functional assessment. So the AI model analyze the facial expression, voice, motion, pain detection. So there is a software called that the human AI or talkback therapy. I couldn't put the video due to lack of time. So there we can assess the how many patient voice he can assess, the tongue movement that software can assess and design the program accordingly. The patient with the dysphagia management. So we can it is a good software. So we can use this type of thing in pain and functional assessment as well. So now we will move to some of the clinical evidence and research example. So how it improves in different types of diseases and its rehabilitation outcomes. Okay, so you can this is also a type of device. Uh, if you can see that it is called the Cyrobo Grovatic gloves. The gloves I am wearing is the master gloves, right? So the whatever movement it will do, it will be flex in the patient hand. So the technology has moved to that extent that we can rehab the patient, and the most important things we can facilitate the easy process of the neuronal firing of the brain. So it is its terms is called the neuroplasticity. So repeated things, we can do the things. So these are the areas it is explored. This is the new device we have been used. It is from come from the Malaysia. It is called the Symphony Synergistic Physio Neuro Platform. So what is does that it connect the brain and the muscle together because it's a component of human being. When we connect the brain and muscle together, whatever we'll think that it will be reflect in the hand. So because mostly in a stroke patient, the upper limb stroke recovery is have very poor prognosis because it's time take a lot of time. So and that is like the two devices. You can see it is a brain part and it is a hand part or limb part. So both are connected via Wi-Fi, and the person who will patient will think what activity he should do. So in the screen you can see that the patient is doing with the food eating activities, which is termed as functional activities. Yes, always convert the activity into functional activity so that the patient get interested and the patient is capable to do the things that he is want to do with the hands. It's not like just closing and opening of hand. So convert everything into the functional activity. Some of the devices that we have uh, created or innovation type that this is like, and this is granted, this patent is granted, we have made this is called that the AI powered balance rehab system. So it is like people will stand in front of this dais, and everything it will be monitored, how much balance he is doing, or in basis of the balance it will design a game so that the patient can engage with the game activities as well as per his or her capabilities. This is the device in the cardiac rehabilitation. It is also like that AI assisted breathing rehab system. And this patent is also granted. And what this devices does is that when we blow our air from this, we have seen that the inspiratory and expiratory muscle trainer. So it is like that only a cappella or more or less. But the thing is that we have modified into the AI things. The blow we will done because in every blow the machine will sense the strength, and with this strength, machine will design a game. Not game actually, the power of the blowing power. You need to do more because you'll see the sensor is being put it here. So this is the, like AI powered breathing rehab system. The next thing we have been it has been done. It is due to it's from the acute comatose patient or the patient who have a GCS that is. Glasgow Coma scale is poor. So at least so we can engage the patient and check the patient the brain engagement, and by seeing this the AI can detect the devices that what all exercise it can do by detecting this. So again, like at least for technical terms, uh, if some non-medical person also handle this, just put it into the brain and start the machine with the preset we have made it learn to him, that it can work. At least then it can send data to the doctor who is there far away. So they can see all the things. So similarly, this is also a device for the upper limb stroke recovery. It is also AI generated because in stroke upper limb flexors energy is there. So what is does that in every joint a sensor is put it. If the patient doesn't able to close the hand or flex or extend the AI via the AI, the machine will assist the rest of the things like the upper limb exoskeleton. Okay. And this is device is being processed when it is we have been working on this in collab with the IIT Bombay. So it is the robotic support for cognitive and impaired mobility with person with elderly impairment. So uh, it is a fully based on AI. You can see there's a tablet and camera gripper is there. So it will detect the patient's even if, machine can detect the patient voice and what he wants. At least the what elderly people want is the medicine taking care and some assistance. Even in floor, if you keep the machine in floor, the if you think the if you spill the water, the machine will detect the water and it will aware the patients. So something is behind, something in front of this older patient. So it is very good supportive. But again, we have been working to reduce the cost of the things in compare with the uh, foreign. So these are the issues we can might face. But yes, and again for elderly population, we have designed a device that is called the crutch, crutch mobility system, AI powered crutch. So what is that? That the if the what the elderly person are unable to see or they have vision is less, so they might walk over the street which is not which is uneven street. So the machine will detect and it will guide via the verbal or sound cues to make the correct. So mostly it will be beneficial for the Parkinson patient. And this we are in process. This is the integrated auditory and visual keying apparatus, and this patent design is being made and in process and will be filed by within next week, more or less. We are working on it. So what is does that? It is same for the Parkinson disease, Alzheimer disease because it connect the wired headphone and there is a sensor. So if in Parkinson's disease, you know the initial starting of movement is called bradykinesia. So once started, they are unable to stop unless and until you put a clap or you ask to stop them. So for that reason, these can be very sufficiently used with the AI. So mm, in such a way, they are giving in. Recently, what we have done, there's a system for critical care cardiac physiotherapy using a smart ventilator mobility support. So we know in ICU, it is a 24 into 7. We need a nurse assistant, doctor assistant to look up the things. So we have just created a system with the AI based. So the system all is controlled by the smart ventilator mobility system, and you can see there is a sensor suite and clinical user interface. So this is the illustrative design, and what it does that the if patient no doubt, but we require it's not like that fully rely on this type of things because in the ICU is very critical condition. It's just for trial purpose, and we have applied. And by God grace, if this patent is being accepted and published in the official journal of the patent office, so this will help the reduce the cost power of these assistants and staff over there, and also some of the cues that they will be receiving for better prognosis. Even if a nurse is trained by this type of things, and they will be very efficient to handle every type of patient because the machine will tell what to do, when to do, how to do, everything will be in the mention. So these are the type of example we can use in the AI. So what only say the advantage of the AI integration is enhance the precision and data accuracy and continuous real-time feedback. During it is important that during the machine engagement is uh, for the trial purpose or rest of the times when everyone is not over there, we need to be there at least observe the things that what, because some of the elderly patient might get frightened of the robotic. So these are the things, and yes, again, that the technical and software part at least the patient need to do, and then they must need to know for their home, the people who are residing in his home, they must easy to use the software. So yes, the must be the cost-effective and scalable solution for remote virtual treatment. And what are the limitation? As you know, data privacy and patient consent challenges are still there in here, and algorithm bias. Maybe sometimes as it is AI. In research, what we do that the two comparative studies, we want to show that myofascial release is good as compared to ISAMT. So it might be get altered. They can show that the ISAMT is good as compared to myofascial release. So these are the things that it happens with the AI. Then yes, the need for clinician oversight and human judgment because we need to monitor the things well. So future scope maybe at AI-driven robotic physiotherapy and exoskeleton, like you no human support may be needed, fully controlled by AI, and this is the projection maybe 20 might in the upcoming 5 or 6 years this can be done. We hope for the best, and integration with virtual augmented reality for immersive rehabilitation as well. So in conclusion, only I can tell the AI is transforming physiotherapy by enhancing precision, personalization, accessibility. The future lies in hybrid human AI model ensuring safe and ethical and evidence-based care. Yes, for this we must do the research-based work because without the research and the reliability and validity, it can't be done. So these are the things again because and also for this the part of the research and data analysis statistics part we need to go through uh, continuous monitoring because without that we can't put forward in the government also that we need this type of device and they might give the patent grant as well for funding. So it's a good follow along now for the time of Q&A. So thank you for all of this. So any questions you can ask.
Thank you so much, sir. It was an incredible and wonderful session. We would like to discuss a few questions, starting off with um, whatever questions are in the chat box. So, Prashant has asked, can you write the name of the AI app with the use?
Yes, sure. This is few apps are there like the Kainova software, KINOVA. It has been like good in who are doing sports physiotherapy, and also the who are working with the musculoskeletal condition. They can use the app. And few apps are there which are free of cost. I will definitely love to share in the group as well with link, so you can use. And also in our university, also MOHS, many students, UG students are doing research on the app because now, as I told, Gonometer, we have left behind something few years ago. So now they are only like by if you put the this phone only app only if you put in like that place and they will detect the cervical range of motion. So by the photo analysis only. So these are the app I will definitely put in the group or whatever feasible by help of organizing team.
Okay. The next question is with the data that you collected through the app, do you perform any analysis on the patient data? If so, how is it used, for example, to personalize therapy, monitor progress, or generate reports?
Mm, Yes, it is like what we have done research at pre and post assessment. For example, if you take in case of the pain sensation, okay, so pre pre-assessment before treatment, what was the outcomes, and post-assessment, what was the outcome. And minimum, if we are doing a cross-sectional or observational study, we need more than 60 participants. So to avoid this, we do a pilot test on 1 or 2 patients hardly from the categories we want to target by this machine. So we calculate the data by the statistical analysis software. Then we can get to know how effective that uh, AI monitor can do for that particular disease or injury to solve the problem. So yes, data analysis is important part. Without this, we can't reach to conclusion because it's like the speaks the word have the no values unless and until you prove it with the statistical analysis. And we need to do the calculation as well for to give the patients.
Absolutely. We have another question, which is how do you see the role of physiotherapists evolving as AI becomes more integrated to day clinic practice? Do you think that AI will replace physios or do you think otherwise?
No, definitely not. AI can replace physio and human because we need to monitor because I am like touch with these things and this invention innovative model from since past 2 3 years and now few because I don't think that without because we need to think that the machine has not created human have created the machine. So it is not possible that it could replace, but it could help the human being to help to monitor. Like in, for example, it is a very old one that the blood in ICU, the patient who are in ICU bed, the BP monitor cuff is being tied in that brachial artery, and it detects from the time to time. It measures the blood and send data to the monitor, right? And you can see all the data by time, like 10:15 a.m., 10:20, 10:11 a.m., like that. So we just human get easily assessed by the AI and few things like and the question if you want to replace the human beings, so the type of the AI and monitor I don't think because AI have that do not have any emotions. So we doesn't know that the patient is feeling pain or sensation or sensation. So for this we need to work hardly to this matter because even if we are wearing a watch, so like if we hit the watch like this 3 4 times with the brick, it will send alarm to the nearby if something is there. But so these are the things we need to do, and we have to know the selection criteria of the patient for what we are giving the training or treatment via AI. It's not that every patients we can put in the AI generated things like that.
Absolutely. Another person has asked for treating neuro patients how AI plays a major role in the case of stroke and other neuro conditions.
Yes, the mostly exposure we have received in the neuro condition only. So first of all, the neuro patient may have the cognitive impairment. Second, neuro patient have muscular impairment. Third, neuro patient may have mobility impairment. So multiple types of issues the neuro patient have. But uh, the thing is again the selection criteria of the patient must be checked thoroughly. Like for example, if what like I have shown in the video that the mind motion game, so it's for the neuro patient only, and many patients have been complaining that regular एक ही exercise होता है, I got bored, doctor साहब. So what to do? So for these type of things, AI has been good support for the physiotherapist and children के लिए तो और भी like for children it is very good because they take interest in this. Even they detect the whole body part and like if you provide one leg up like provide a stepping activity, then machine will count by designing a game like if you're kicking the ball in the uh, screen. So these are the thing. A stroke patient weight shifting activity we can do list for the breaking of the flexion synergy. Next to what happened, upper limb flexion synergy, lower limb extension synergy, right? So breaking of flexion synergy, and if you put in a machine controlled by AI, it will do on timely the flexion extension, and even we can modify the machine with like that up to which extent the machine patient can do. Before that, if this patient can't do, the machine will sense the matter and machine will do of rest of the movement. So these are the things that AI can do by sensing and judgment. And few machine have in very good accuracy, like Rhino machine devices. They are very good for stroke and upper limb activity. And one another thing that the Cyrobo is they are like gripping activity we can do very efficiently. These are the machine, but again, you need to get very well trained with this uh, mm, to apply with the patient. And yes, data and research is important for this part to have a good evidence for you.
Great, absolutely. So, we can only take another one question as we have exceeded our time limit. The question is, can AI predict recovery timelines for conditions like stroke, or musculoskeletal injuries?
Hmm. Okay, this question I have faced in many places that people like it's like we have seen a movie Chris, like Chris movie mein last mein like you can see the future. Okay, so what you all think that really it can see the future uh, because what personally I feel that without taking subjective assessment, we can't predict the future. And subjective assessment with emotion and empathy is only being taken by the doctor and human beings. So machine can predict how much power or how much strength further we can do, but it machine can't because whatever machine we have used, it doesn't mention any absolute thing that extend the power to 200 kg. It gives a range. It can be extend. It should be extend. Like if you're facing a noise, the watch detect the noise. So high environment noises can cause to the deafness and all. So these are the things. But yes, few regardless to the patient progression and the doctor's assessment, physical assessment, subjective assessment part, with the help of the AI data, we can definitely predict the how patient or how fast or when the patient will able to work by gaining the muscle strength because monitoring is important. It's like the आप किसी जूनियर को बोल दो काम करने के लिए आप मॉनिटर नहीं कर रहे हो, इट्स अ रॉन्ग थिंग. So we need to monitor the things. Then only I think in collab with the human and AI, it can do a better outcome. Definitely for sure.
Absolutely. And on that note, we would like to end this session. But I have a very exciting announcement for all of you. I know that we have a lot of doubts, we have a lot of questions, and all of those questions were not able to solve in just one session of 30 to 45 minutes. So, we AI doctors, because it was highly requested, are launching a full-fledged course for AI in physiotherapy. That's right. By next week, this course will be available, and by today midnight, we will drop all the information through a poster in all of our WhatsApp groups. So make sure that you are connected with us everywhere. And we will also email all the certificates to the participants, and those certificates will have all the information of our groups, the new course, our LinkedIn, YouTube, everywhere. And the special offer that we are giving all of you is that within 24 hours, if you register to the course, you will not have to pay 600 rupees, but only 299. So, this is a huge opportunity for all of you who want to develop yourself and not get replaced in the future, and also have a very good grip on AI and on AI with physiotherapy. With that being said, we would like to end this session. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us and sparing your time. The session was incredible,
Thank,
very helpful, and we sure would, because the demand, your session's demand was incredibly high, that we had around 700 people wanting to join, but due to some limitations, we were not able to. So we will again conduct this session for sure.
sure,
Um,
sure, sure,
Thank you
sure.
so much. Yeah, thank you so much, AI Doctors team. Thank you so much, everyone. We are very glad that you joined us today. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaida.